Dong does so much.
Ah. Great timing. Would you mind talking with me for a moment? You might have already heard, but recently Wu has been gathering new talents. The main reason for this is that we have a new leader and need to ensure our stability. So, I think I'll need to step up. I have a debt to Lord Sun Quan, and I intend to repay it through hard work. If you're referring to my studies, I'm afraid I can't afford to be too idle. Maybe I should explain. There's something I'd like you to know. When I first started serving the Sun family, I had hardly read anything in my life. Honestly, back then, there were too many things I didn't understand. I was loyal to Wu, but was only able to show it by rampaging across the battlefield. I lacked any kind of wisdom, and one day, I thoughtlessly pursued an enemy too far and ended up wounded. And the first person who scolded me afterward was Lord Sun Quan. He told me that meaningless injury and sacrifice don't amount to loyalty. That I should keep an eye on my surroundings and think about what must be done. I can still remember what he said word for word. He also recommended that I take up studying. That way, I would no longer be unlearned Hmong of Wu, and could instead serve as a distinguished officer who doesn't rely solely on might. I'm only here thanks to Lord Sun Quan, so I vowed to support him using everything I've learned. Or that's my hope. So far, I'm neither smart enough nor strong enough. My goal is still so far away, meaning I haven't a moment to lose. I'm sorry I spoke for so long. I appreciate you sharing your time. However, this has helped me restore my focus. Thank you. It's strange. When I see those eyes of yours, like a dawn sky, I can't help but share my deepest thoughts. I wonder, if I keep on studying, will I be able to figure out why that is? Hey.
Let's go. Now.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Let's go. This'll do. Let's go. Now. This'll do. That. Now. Hunter down.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Take this. This'll do. Now. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Let's go.
I wonder, just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about?
Another fight?
It's amazing how the survivors managed to carry on. And
They say Lord Huangai is close.
Let's begin.
right?
Yes.
It is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. You're so... much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom Wu should become.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! Time to act.
No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise
The
again.
enemy officer
For this
has
very
been defeated.
land is our foundation.
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of the Shan Yu. Unification of the land cannot be achieved by
The enemy
force
officer
after all.
has been defeated.
Commence the advance.
This'll do.
Show them your might.
With all my might.
Amazing.
The enemy officer
succeed.
has
Not
been
without
defeated.
you. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
This'll do. Attack. Now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Let's go.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. Got this. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Did you run in looking for fame? How thoughtless!
Sacred Bird, protect us.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
Now. All my might.
Managed to make it equal, it
The
looks
enemy
like.
officer has been
Now,
defeated.
it's on.
Not quite enough, I suppose. Let us fall back.
Reporting! Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south!
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
Sacred Bird, protect us. This'll do.
Our Shan Yu Please lay down your weapon. I wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Wang Dai, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please.
You kneel and lower your head before us? You are as noble as they say, Lord Hongai. We will hear your offer.
The garrison seems to be drawing enemies towards it. We can pick them off.
The enemy officer has been
Begin the advance.
This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
We made it! Now it's our turn to join the fray!
March forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
So, Lord Huang Gai has convinced the Shen Yue's soldiers to leave. He has truly won their hearts.
But the enemy
His
officer
actions were
has been
reckless.
defeated.
I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough.
I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
We cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
This territory is ours.
It's not enough.
Let's go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Forgive me. I must retreat for now.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Let's go.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
Take this! There we go!
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve for my criticism.
There we go! This'll do. Now, get this here! This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily. Take this out. I'll go down.
This territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Damn, this is tough, but they won't take me down that easily. Let's go.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Let's go.
I should fall back while I can.
This'll do. With all my might. Now,
I have failed. Damn it all.
Is this the limit of my ability? Father, brother, forgive me.
is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom Wu should become.
Let's go. An expeditious advance
The enemy officer
is essential to our cause.
has been defeated.
Onward, everyone!
The enemy officer
We march at once!
has been defeated.
No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again. For this very land is our foundation.
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of Shan Yu. The unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The advance!
Stop attracting
everyone's attention. Has been defeated.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Let's go.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To show them what we're made of.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
Now! And act!
No matter how you slice it.
All my might.
All my might.
Take this.
Let's go.
The garrison seems to be
The enemy
drawing
officer
enemies towards
has been
it.
defeated.
We can pick them off here. Begin the advance.
Now. This'll do. Counterattack.
People of Shan Yu, please lay down your weapon. For there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Wang Dai, assure you that all your basic needs
The enemy
shall be
officer
met.
has
The
been
leader of
defeated.
Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please,
You kneel and lower your head before us? You're as noble as they say, Lord Hongai. We will hear your offer.
some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
Let's go. Reporting! Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south!
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the
This
trust
territory
of the other chieftains
is ours.
yet.
Let's go.
So, Lord Huang Gai has convinced the Shen Yue soldiers to leave. He has truly won their hearts. But His actions were reckless. I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
We made it! Now it's our turn to join the fray! Time to march forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
Got this!
Obliterate you! How's this? Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough!
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
We cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
Let's go!
I'm of no use to anybody dead. I'll fall back for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. My strength is not enough.
Let's go! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
There is little to worry about with your presence here.
You will have to make do without me.
I have failed. Damn it all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Trust in each other. Time to attack. Here it goes! Now. There we go! Charge! This land belongs to us! Bring down the intruders one swing! Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Something special. Sacred,
The enemy officer
warrior of the Three Kingdoms
has been defeated.
Take this!
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for. No, this is bad.
Let's go.
If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
This'll do. There we go. This'll do. Let's go.
I should fall back while I can.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you. The
enemy officer has been defeated.
This'll do. Looks like the battle is in our favor. We can now face them without worry.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do. Let's go. Now. Punch attack. Prepare yourselves. Punch attack. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. This'll do.
Take it down. Glistening with valor, I shall treasure the spectacle.
Has been defeated. Time to protect us. This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now.
loose.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
Looking rough.
Prepare yourselves. Time to attack. Time to act.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Time to attack. Take that. Time to act.
Take this!
Looking rough.
Take that. Let's go.
This is tough.
But they won't take me down that easily.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Make every effort. I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you.
Got Sacred Bird, protect us.
I'm counting on you.
This'll do. Time to act. Like that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack.
The tide has turned in our favor.
The enemy officer
All forces
been
advance
defeated.
on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march. Let's go. This'll do. Take that. Take that.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Is ours.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Such great has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Get prepared.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
Now.
There we go.
I improved. I'm a true warrior. 3 kingdoms. Let's go.
There we go.
Take this. Coming on you. Sacred purpose. Now.
There we go.
Time to act. In this territory, the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Sacred purpose. Now. Hold your attack.
Let's give it to them.
Take this. Let's go. Punch your attack. Let's go. Take that. Let's go. Now. Take that. The enemy officer
shall return after reviewing my strategy.
The end of the rebellion is in sight. Everyone, keep fighting through to the end.
Let's go. Let's go. We go. Get this here! This'll do. Now! Sacred Bird, protect us! Bring them down.
There we go!
Time to act. Let's go. Take This'll do.
Take this! Most fortunate.
The enemy officer
Don't let
has
up.
been defeated.
Push on!
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
Yeah.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Where do you think my brother has gone?
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, better ready yourself. You'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! I thought Sunsa would rise to greatness, but now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? This might last.
Let's go.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me. With the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? So you believe that Sun Quan can unite the world in peace? Do you really think he has what it takes to achieve such a feat? We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bai Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true,
You have defeated us, and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shanyue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shanyue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shanyue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. He has not the bravery of Sun Qian or Sun Ce, but I see why you were drawn to him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. Don't be ridiculous. Have you forgotten who killed your chosen hero? Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluon. You must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
I hear many of the Shan Yue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Suan Chuan's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace because, in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shan Yue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
We'll get to see Lord Sun So again.
That's a help.
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
to defeat Huan Zu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huang Zu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision. I do not think we should rush into a war with him, unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion in Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth. We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, Did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north. If we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord. Each and every one of us believes that.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Xiakou in Jing Province. We will bring down Huangzu and avenge my father.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition. He deserves a much loftier...
Louis Meng, you have grown to be one of the pillars of Wu. You were even at the center of our earlier meeting with the officers.
Lord Sun Quan, I am undeserving of such words.
Accept them, for I know this to be true. I will continue to count on you.
Are you hiding back there? Please, come out and talk with me. Well, it's just as you heard. I think my wish to support Lord Sun Quan is now becoming a reality. But being praised by him directly, I could feel the unlearned Hmong in me being flabbergasted. Well, if you say so, then I'll try to be happier next time. But it doesn't mean I can just sit back. Our Lord still faces a veritable mountain of problems. I will continue to serve him with everything I have, but there may be times I come to you for help. I'm sure I can count on you. After all, you are a guardian of peace. Lord Zhou Yu told me. He seems to know a lot about you. By building knowledge and fostering connections wherever we go, we can get a glimpse into the hidden parts of history. That is another benefit of learning. And it's not a bad feeling to know the secret of my role model. Anyway, my efforts have led me here, and that gives me the confidence to continue striving forward. Of course, I needn't be told. I will never stop learning and never stop improving. I will keep going until I see those eyes like the dawn widen in surprise. So all I ask is that you continue watching me.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue. Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, the sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. Maybe you're right. Overthinking has long been a bad habit of mine. My brother once told me that it can also be a strength, but anything can be detrimental in excess. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead. When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal. I think then I will be able to consider even greater ambitions without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm a selfish kind of man at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huangzu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Hi. Let me down now. will defeat our longtime nemesis and advance yet further. This battle will decide the future of our kingdom. There is no reason for us to fear Guangzhou now. We shall capture the enemy's bases, one by one.
Fence the advance. Got this.
The enemy officer
Ling
has
Tong,
been defeated.
revenge your father, but do not be reckless.
I know, Lord Louis Meng. I will take down Gan Ning. Calmly and with certainty.
Time to act. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We
The enemy
march
officer
at once!
has been defeated.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Time to attack. Let's give it to them. Now. Open it.
Let's go. Another one falls behind me.
One more for the glory of Wu.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm now in control of this area.
The tide of battle is even again. Now it's time to overwhelm them with our might.
This'll do. Time to attack. An opening. An opening. This'll do.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
An opening.
Let's get serious. Now.
Get prepared.
All of you, follow me.
Good eye. The enemy officer
Your
has
deeds
been
truly
defeated.
won't go ignored.
You never
The
fail
enemy
to impress
officer
me with your feats.
has been defeated.
Let's go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This will do it. An opening.
This territory
How many
is
times you
ours.
attack? We will send you running right back home. Let's give it
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Bring them back the advance! Time to act. An opening. An opening. Prepare yourselves. Now.
officer has been defeated.
I know how to get the job done.
Try this on for size.
Sounds here! Let's get serious.
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Counting on you. This'll do.
End this here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. Let's go.
An opening.
Take this!
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. An opening. Prepare yourselves.
Hold on, opening!
All my might.
An opening. Under attack. An opening. This'll do. An opening. That in. Sacred Bird protect us.
Sounds here!
That. An opening. An opening.
Strength was not enough. Almost at our limits.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Start the advance!
An opening.
We are not giving up. Not here. We'll keep going.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An open. This'll do.
Take this! Take this!
Look on her. Look on her.
This territory.
Keep moving forward,
The
just
enemy
like we
officer
planned.
has been
We
defeated.
will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
I've been bested. I'm retreating.
me! Now!
In advance!
This'll do. Take the fight to them! Stop their advance! This'll do.
You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
Keep calm. It's not much of a trap if we know it's coming.
This'll do.
All my might!
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
This'll do.
The enemy is formidable. I must retreat.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward!
The enemy officer
Start the
has been
advance!
defeated.
Let's go.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint.
Sacred Heart, protect us!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I was just thinking of you. And now, come to help.
Now things are in our
The enemy
favor.
officer
Letting this
has
slip
been defeated.
is out of the question. Let's go.
Counting on you.
Get open! Sacred Heart, protect us! Bring him down.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I should fall back while I can.
Let's get serious. Prepare yourselves.
All of you, follow me! Let's march!
They've taken the bait. Go and eradicate them.
Got this. Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest. Now, push them back! They've stopped. Perfect. Send out the ships. We're going after Swing
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looks like it's finally our time to shine.
Let's go. Let's go! Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march! Advance!
officer has been defeated.
Time to act. Let's get serious. Got this.
We have the perfect use for a brute like yourself. Tear into the enemy forces and get to Swan Quay!
This little... Forget it. I'll do my job. Simple as that.
An opening. Advance. An opening. Get this here. Time to act.
There he is at last. He is mine. Advance now.
Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. And I should also make a move. We'll take an enemy
The
ship
enemy officer
and enter into their stronghold.
Commence the advance.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Is this the end?
You really are something special.
The enemy officer.
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning. I, Ling Tong, will have my revenge.
You're the son of that officer. So you want revenge? Well, I'm not just going to hand myself over to you on a platter.
Draws here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, you're coming after this ship, are you? Then I'll face you! All my might!
An opening. This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
Believe this.
The enemy officer
How are you this
has
strong?
been defeated.
But I can't lose.
Let's go.
I won't.
You've become much stronger than before. Just my luck to have made such an enemy. So, it's you. I should have expected this. Needless to say, no holding back. Let there be no regrets or grudges when this is over.
Take that.
An opening.
Try this side.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
This'll do. An opening. Let's go.
Pushing too far here will not benefit us. I will retreat for now.
Bring them down.
Sacred Heart, protect us.
All my might.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Allies are doing well. Keep it going.
They love us.
Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat.
Open. Damn it. We weren't able to get Gan Ning. No matter. First things first, we must finish this battle. Advance now.
Here! I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep going.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight. Your ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail. Anyone who is willing to join the assault on their stronghold, gather here.
Lord Luimeng, we are ready to sail.
Good. And none has been left behind. We will head straight for their base.
I'll allow others to take the glory today.
Let's go.
Prepare yourself, Huang Zu. We won't let you escape this time.
What? How have the enemy gotten this far? We must stop their attack here. Begin the advance. Prepare yourselves. We will not run. Our battle against Sun Quan will be decided here and now. Start the advance.
Strong. Tigers they proclaim to be.
Keep pushing to the end. The enemy's main hold is right in front of us. Now, advance! Wait here. Let's get we need to make sure it's safe.
Got this.
Good.
The enemy officer
Fought off the enemy's
has
offensive.
been defeated.
Let us advance as well.
Forward march!
Let's get serious. The sacred bird protect us.
I knew you'd come out. I'm glad I believed in you.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll Sacred Lord, protect us. Time to act.
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
was one
has been
step
defeated.
ahead.
Let's go.
We are not giving up. Not here. We'll keep going.
This territory is ours. Let's go. Now, this territory is ours. Let's go.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things headfirst.
This territory, the enemy officer, I'm a true warrior, has been defeated. 3 kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We will wait here. Keep your strength in reserve.
Let's go. The time is right. Go. All right.
From behind!
Now's our chance. Begin the ambush! Got this.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. They were unable to keep them at bay.
Now we're surrounded on both sides.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Made a grave mistake.
I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
Prepare for battle. Chop chop. Let's show them what we can do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This might just be entertaining.
Ganin, so you arrived.
Believe that. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How much longer can I remain loyal to Huang Zu? I wonder what Ganin thinks of this.
Okay, let's do this.
This'll do. Time to act. Take that.
How's that?
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, at least I made a mark on the battlefield. I've got nothing more to say. Whatever happens now, it's up to you.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I give up. I will resist no further.
Time to go to the offensive. Get ready, everyone.
I am thankful to have such trustworthy friends. Together, no one can stop us.
Take this.
Time to crash into the enemy with everything we have. Get ready.
Did I think this? The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Quite enough, I suppose. Let us fall back.
And my strength was not enough. Time to act. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. Let's go.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So their fangs have finally reached me. Perhaps this was inevitable.
We've finally done it. We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father. And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Huangzu.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom. Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right. We have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Swan clan.
We will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huangzu. Quite the rationalist. My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gan-Ning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Su-Fei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there will be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life, nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
Lord Sun Quan, you have taken your revenge by defeating Huan Zhu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead. I cannot bring myself to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach. For Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be. That is why we made peace with the Shanyue the way we did. And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Well...
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom? Yes.
Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day. And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province, his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable. For Wu to survive in the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him, and that will require more territory.
Yes, and we must do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will fall into Cao Cao's hands. But first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and suddenly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not? So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei, in your eyes? Compassion. Sounds like the exact opposite of Cao Cao, who favors reason above all. Unlike a man of reason, one of compassion can be swayed by momentary emotions. Perhaps that changeability is what Cao Cao fears so much. Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
I wonder just how handsome.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land.
Have you heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xingye with a huge army.
Xingye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Shangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Qiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia, and let us hope Liu Bei is still safe. did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly. But I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Ah, and what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention. We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun. To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject? Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one. However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu. Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu. For an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division. Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu. I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
Honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned. Oh, no. I don't think allying with us would benefit them much at this point. It called for our surrender, though the language was a little less direct. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then, there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei, and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger. Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender. But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.
I think we can all agree that fighting Cao Cao is extremely reckless. How can we possibly hope to win against such numbers? Territory should not take priority over the safety of the people of Wu. Is it not said that needless bloodshed is the mark of a foolish leader?
I never thought I would witness the likes of Lord Zheng Jiao, suggesting we kneel to a tyrant who manipulates the Emperor and exploits all in his path. The Yellow Turbans of Qing, the Heishen bandits. They gave in to Cao Cao and have achieved distinction under his command. But in reality, their lives have been robbed of all meaning, and they now exist as nothing more than toothless beasts at the mercy of the lash. Tyranny is all that lies at the end of the path to Cao Cao's feet. Once you become a slave to his power, it becomes impossible to break free. Do you really think we should abandon our pride and forsake our future just to avoid making the sacrifice necessary to protect them?
We do not find giving up on our land and our people to Cao Cao any more tolerable than you do. But if this is what it takes for our people's lives to be spared, then is it not the best decision we can make?
He's right. There is no reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for pride. We will eventually win back everything taken from us.
With all due respect, I am honestly a little disappointed in what I'm witnessing here. The Sun clan, renowned for its brave warriors, has such cowards for officers.
How dare you!
Lord Liu Bei has no land to call home, and what soldiers and retainers he does have are far fewer in number than those of Wu. In spite of all that, he has sworn to never bend the knee to Cao Cao, and has even sent me to Wu to negotiate an alliance. He does so to save the people of Jing, who regard him with love and respect. And when I arrive here, all I see is Wu, for all its advantages, cowering beneath the shadow of Cao Cao, considering no option but surrender. No matter how many talented officers you assemble, or how well you govern your people, that cowardice makes all of Wu far weaker than Liu Bei alone.
all Liu Bei does is flee from battle to battle. He fled from Ji, he fled from Yo, and from Shu as well. He certainly has more courage than most, but only the foolhardy charge into battle without the strength to prevail.
So, tell us, Lord Zhuge Liang, are we to assume that you have discovered a way to defeat such a massive force?
Yes. I came here knowing that if we fight alongside Wu in this battle, there is a way for us to win. But if the mere thought of having to face a powerful enemy has robbed you of the will to fight, I'll just have to come up with a new plan. Lord Sun Quan, I highly suggest you carefully consider your circumstances and your ability to lead.
Now look here.
I understand the doubts of Zheng Zhao and the others very well. Lu Su and Lord Zhuge Liang have also made a strong case. We will end the discussion here for the time being. I need some time to gather my thoughts on what has been said. This is terrible. I'm a complete failure.
What do you mean by that?
My father laid the foundations, and my brother built Wu into the kingdom it is today. And yet I can't even muster up the courage to defend it. The shame that I feel is overwhelming. I know full well that we must fight. Yet, I can't help but realize how little chance we have of winning. War is crucial to the survival of the kingdom. But we should not fight battles we cannot win. This is a basic principle of warfare.
That is true. Lord Zheng Zhao was not by any means mistaken in his reasoning. If both sides are correct in their own way, then all that is left is for you to make your choice.
Surrender and be trampled upon, or fight and face certain defeat. I don't exactly have the best options to choose from.
Where did you get the idea that those were the only two paths? I think you should choose the third path. That is to say, you should bravely take the field, win the battle, and protect all that you hold dear. Is this not also what you had in mind, Lord Zhou Yu?
Zhou Yu, you have returned.
Yes, I've only just arrived. I'm a bit later than I had planned. But Lord Zhang Zhao and the others sure were grumbling up a storm. Zhuge Liang must have really caused a commotion at the meeting.
Perhaps his words were a little too bitter for them to stomach.
He must have thought that such an approach would be the only thing that could bring Wu to its senses. But Zhuge Liang's words were not meant to merely aggravate or inspire. I think he may actually believe that we can win. He plans to lead Liu Bei to victory, even if it means wringing every last bit of strength out of Wu. He would not have voiced his discontent so strongly without firm conviction. They are fully committed to this fight. We must make use of that. My lord, I speak to you now as a loyal retainer of the House of Sun. I have prepared a secret strategy that will ensure Cao Cao's defeat, but this plan cannot work unless we are able to use Liu Bei's forces. With my plan and the brave warriors in our ranks, we can protect the lives of our people, the domain of Wu, and everything we hold dear.
But this matter has divided us into two separate factions. What can I possibly do to convince everyone to unite as one? Even the soundest strategy is meaningless without the will to fight.
I will explain to them that there is a path to victory, and then I will urge them to reconsider. And if that isn't enough to inspire them to take action, well, we'll just have to appeal to their hearts instead of their minds.
Now even Lord Zhou Yu is insisting that we risk our lives in defiance. And just how do you plan on defeating an army of that size?
The size of Cao Cao's army certainly makes it a force to be reckoned with. But numbers can be deceiving. We must first compare the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Our disadvantage lies primarily in our inferior numbers. But what do we have that we could use to our advantage?
The enemy is far from home, and they are also poorly trained. Most importantly, long boat journeys tend to bring sickness and fatigue.
Precisely so. And that's why we will fight them on the banks of Jing. No matter how imposing a force may be on land, on water, they become a mere jumble of poorly trained soldiers.
You have a point. Well, even a huge army makes for easy prey if its movements are sluggish.
As they will be slow to maneuver, all we need is a strategy to wipe them out before they have time to escape. What we will do is burn their entire fleet to ashes.
So we're to rely on nothing but unconventional tactics and sheer luck? Even if your fire attack were to succeed, how do you know we can win?
War is of course unpredictable, and I do not claim to have the ability to know the outcome of a battle before it is fought. But to consider no outcome but defeat before even taking the field, how is that any different than losing the battle before it even begins? Now, allow me to ask you all in plain words. Which path will you choose? Will you abandon the kingdom of Wu to live carefree lives without ambition? It is true that taking such a path may prolong your lives. You may even live long enough to reclaim your land and pride. But we would not be the ones to fight and die for the cause. That task would fall to none but our own children. Lord Sun Jian, Sun Ce, and all our forefathers. What would they think? Could you justify that choice to them? If you have even one small shred of pride left as retainers of the Sun clan, as the people of Wu, you will rise up, draw your weapons, and fight with all of your strength!
He's right! We must be the ones to protect Wu, no matter how powerful the enemy may be.
You can count me in. I'll honor my ancestors by fighting to the very end, so that my father and Sud can look down on me with pride.
those who wish to surrender should do so. That is, if there are any among us that don't mind licking the boots of our enemies.
So we have no option but to fight. However...
This discussion is now over. This is a fight for our lives. A fight for all of the people of Wu, past, present, and future. We must defeat Cao Cao's forces once and for all!
No, I am content with this decision. I was just collecting my thoughts, that's all. Where will this path lead the kingdom of Wu?
Being able to fight alongside famous...
I have such admiration for this kingdom. I'm sure in most kingdoms, the leader gives orders from on high and everyone must obey. But not here. In Wu, no one is forced to serve blindly. We debate the merits of each choice and decide together. Yes, it's one of the things that I like most about our kingdom. But even so, it is very hard to get everyone to agree. I wonder how that last meeting would have gone without Zhou Yu and the others. If my father and brother were still alive to see how much Wu and I have changed, I wonder what they would say. Once gone, the dead can never come back to life. Yet, I can't help but wish I had the chance to show them. All that aside, it would be truly pathetic if we were to lose this war, given everything that's happened. I'm counting on you. We will use the unique strength of each of our soldiers to the fullest to achieve victory. That is the way of Wu.
Lord Pengtong, I know you're in there. Today's the day you're going to hear what I have to say.
Good grief! How's a man to relax with lords of the land barging in uninvited? I am a humble man of little consequence. It doesn't matter how many times you come here. Your problems are none of my concern.
Yes, I know what kind of man you are. But I have a reason for being so persistent in soliciting you to join our side. Lord Pengtong, your help will be essential to bringing Wu closer to victory. Wu's victory will ensure the safety of the people of Jiangdong, which will in turn make it possible to protect the people of Jing.
Is this your attempt to convince me? Sorry to disappoint, but that won't work on me. All life is precious, but it's not my battle to fight.
I see. Then you have forced my hand. I shall have to rely on my last resort.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
I understand you are good friends with Lord Pengtong. Please put in a good word for us with him.
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. Ooh's leaders are a sinister bunch, aren't they? Fine, I'll help, but just this once.
Lord Pang Tong!
But don't expect me to swear fealty or anything like that. I'm going to do things my way, no matter what.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dope. The young Xi's been busy.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
Sorry to bring you here so late. In the coming battle against Cao Cao, I will need you to play a central role. There is a crucial factor which must go in our favor. I want you to ensure that it does. We were afraid to say it in front of the others, but executing this strategy will be about as difficult as threading a needle on horseback.
Cao Cao is not an enemy that can be defeated without a great deal of luck. Or perhaps even a miracle.
We intend to overwhelm Cao Cao's massive army with fire. But simply starting the fires won't be enough for the plan to work.
At this time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. Cao Cao's forces are attacking from the north, so their ranks extend in the same direction. The wind will blow out our fires before they can spread.
Of course, Cao Cao is well aware of this, and likely plans to position himself to our north. But the peasantry of Jing have informed us that there is a place where the wind blows from the south for a short period at this time of year.
Chibi. They say there are times at night when a southerly wind blows down the cliffs on the southern coast.
We want to take advantage of that brief gust of wind. We'll only get one chance, so we must not waste it. You have a technique for predicting the wind, do you not?
To give this plan any chance of success, we are going to need that technique of yours.
We are currently making the necessary preparations. You don't need to worry about that. Please just focus your energy on predicting the winds. We have you with us now. Your presence here may just be yet another gift from fate. Our fate will be decided at Chibi. We will defeat them if all goes according to plan, but everything depends on us engaging them at that precise location. So in this battle, we will repel the enemy vanguard and lead their main formation to Chibi. I want you all to act as if the final battle has already begun. Proceed with all due caution. Now the battle begins.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions?
Well... he be? If everything goes according to Zhou Yu's plan, we might be able to win. But this is Cao Cao we're going up against here. I suspect he will bring even more troops than we expect. And I'm sure he'll have defectors from Jing advising him as well. We'll be in for a brutal battle if we underestimate them.
You're right. But I can promise you that we will do everything in our power to prevent that from happening. It's good to see you again so soon. Lord Ling Tong, I believe this is my first time meeting you. Think nothing of it. It is we who should be thanking you. You've given us a chance to show the realm what we can do.
By the way, I saw your troops training, and I am very impressed. Wu is renowned for his navy, but I have never before witnessed such skill.
We've lived our whole lives by the Yangtze River. I don't think there's any force that can match our skill in naval combat.
Is that so? Well, skill is one thing, but wouldn't you say you're a little short on soldiers?
You mean you didn't know that before coming? That's really not something to be complaining about just before a battle.
Forgive him, Lord Ling Tong. He did not mean to imply that we do not believe in your army's ability to win. But we have faced Lord Cao Cao many times. We are keenly aware how difficult his forces can be to defeat, even under the best of circumstances.
There's nothing to worry about. Numbers aren't everything in battle. Haven't you been fighting long enough to know that? I would have thought it's obvious. Well, just you watch. We'll prove it, once and for all.
You only just joined our side. Don't act like you know everything.
I fought in a lot more battles than you, so I'll say whatever I think needs to be said. Got a problem with that?
Wu has such reliable and brave officers in its ranks. This has been true since the days of Lord Sun Jian, but now even more so. I am sure this is all the result of Lord Sun Ce and Lord Sun Quan doing their best to follow in their father's footsteps. You found a great lord to serve. As a friend, I couldn't be happier for you. Well, sorry for interrupting your discussion. We'll be on our way now.
Then make sure you tell them as much.
Yes, sir.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did you need something from me? Oh, nothing especially important. I'm involved in governing the Shunyue, you know. But forget about me. It's almost time to head for the battlefield. You'd best get yourself ready before it's too late.
Did you notice anything unusual about Lord Huanggai just now? To tell you the truth, We've been hearing some very disturbing rumors lately. Someone might be leaking our plans to Cao Cao's forces. I do not wish to accuse him of such a thing, but... Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Yes.
Very good.
Aye.
It is I, Sun Changsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now.
For us to be victorious at Chibi, it is essential that we win here. Proud soldiers of Wu, let us use all of our wit and courage to secure a victory. How about this? Now, first, we will demoralize the enemy, repel their attacks, and push them back.
The enemy officer facing the greatest army in the land. Men, get ready to charge straight into their ranks. Advance. Got this. Get open. Sacred Bird, protect us.
Go on.
The enemy officer
How did my perfect plan fail? Let's go.
Hey, stop attracting everyone's attention. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Hear the bells and tremble! Gunning stands before you! What? Coming in with nothing but a handful of troops! I'll take them down myself!
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. All my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's over, you hear?
The enemy offensive has been repelled. Advance with the ships. We will make this battle ours. Have the main army attack from the front to get their attention. Our detachment will circumvent the battlefield to strike from behind.
Commence the advance. Our preparations are now complete. Let us set sail. Commence the advance.
Do not forget about the Western Front. Use this opportunity to push further.
Begin the advance.
Another frontal attack. Underestimating the strength of our forces. Shoot
The
as
enemy
one.
officer
Do not let
has
them
been
get
defeated.
close. Let's go. Shield bearers, get ready. Brace yourselves, or we will reach the enemy ships soon enough.
Let's get serious.
Open it.
This could be bad. Stay strong!
Take this.
Damn bell ringer.
I'm afraid it's not over yet. All my might. It's always true that the soldiers of Wu excel at naval warfare. We will head out to meet them and break their morale.
We've managed to board without much of a problem. Let's cause some chaos.
The enemy
to get their
officer
attention.
has been defeated.
Oh, let's go. Wu Su. Now it'll get interesting.
I see Gan Ning is making an impact. We need to use this momentum to our advantage.
He's simply charging ahead mindlessly. We needn't pay him any heed.
Bring him down.
Is this what Cao Cao's army is made of? How disappointing!
It's Gan Ning, the scoundrel who betrayed Huang Zu. Surround and overpower him!
Advance!
We've gotten their attention. Get the detachments to move out. Send the ships out from the east.
Let's give it to them!
We'll make sure they don't notice our advance. Being inconspicuous is our specialty, after all.
Let's give it to the advance!
You are the keystone of our navy, Lord Taimao. Thus, we humbly ask that you remain safe.
Do not worry. I will take the troops of the Central Plains and demonstrate their prowess as an elite naval force.
Managed to make it equal, it looks like. Now, it's on.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint. Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
Get ready to go ashore. Then, we will head north toward the port.
situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not let them advance!
The enemy officer
looking for a
has
tussle.
been defeated.
I do this all day.
Our new comrade looks eager. Best ensure we're not outshone.
What does he think he's
The
doing?
enemy officer
showing off
has
like
been
that.
defeated.
Does he really think we'll allow him to show us up?
My strength is not enough.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
I did not think I'd need to rely on this plan, but I guess you never know.
All my might.
They're throwing down boulders. We might be done for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
And open.
I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
Advance! All of you, follow me! March!
Take that! This'll do.
An opening!
This'll do.
An opening! Touch attack!
Okay, that takes care of that. Let us march on. I know how to get the job done.
I did not think I would die here. I'm sorry, Sun Tzu.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me...
For us to be victorious at Chibi, it is essential that we win here. Proud soldiers of Wu, let us use all of our wit and courage to secure a victory. First, we will demoralize the enemy, repel their attacks, and push them back.
Exciting to be facing the greatest army in the land.
The enemy officer
Men
has been defeated.
Get ready to charge straight into their ranks. Advance. Let's go. This is how it's done. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening.
Get down. An opening.
Come here, the bells, and tremble! Ganning stands before you! Now, what? Charged in with nothing but a handful of troops! I'll take them down myself! This is how it's done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good. Try to maintain that fighting spirit and vigor.
enemy officer
I shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
The enemy offensive has been repelled. Advance with the ships. We will make this battle ours. Have the main army attack from the front to get their attention. Our detachment will circumvent the battlefield to strike from behind.
Commence the advance! Our preparations are now complete. Let's go. Let us set sail! Commence the advance!
Do not forget about the Western Front. Use this opportunity to push further!
Begin the advance.
Another frontal attack. Underestimated the strength of our forces. Shoot as one! Do not let them get close! Shield bearers, get ready! Brace yourselves! Or we will reach the enemy ships soon enough! And open it. Locked. Now. Let's go. Let's go. Bell ringer.
This is it.
Afraid. It's not over yet.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So it was true that the soldiers of Wu excel at naval warfare. We will head out to meet them and break their morale.
We've managed to board without much of a problem. Let's cause some chaos to get their attention.
Oh, Lu Su. Now it'll get interesting.
I see Gan Ning is making an impact.
The enemy officer.
We need to use this
defeated.
momentum to our advantage.
He is simply charging ahead mindlessly. We needn't pay him any heed.
Is this what Cao Cao's army is made of? How disappointing!
It's Gan Ning, the scoundrel who betrayed Wang Zu. Surround and overpower him! Advance!
Right. We've gotten their attention. Get the detachments to move out. Send the ships out from the east.
We'll make sure they don't notice our advance. Being inconspicuous is our specialty, after all.
In the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are the keystone of our navy, Lord Taimao. Thus, we humbly ask that you remain safe.
Do not worry. I will take the troops of the Central Plains and demonstrate their prowess as an elite naval force.
Okay, we're back on track. Back on the road to victory. How about this? My strength is not enough. Got this. And open it. Sacred Purpose teleport. How's that?
There we go. The enemy officer
It's
has been
ready to
defeated.
go ashore. Then we will head north toward the port.
The enemy officer has been
Stop
defeated.
them! Do not let them advance! With all my might. Anyone else looking for a tussle? I can do this all day!
Our enemy officer
looks
has been defeated.
And best ensure we're not outshone.
What does he think he's doing, showing off like that? Does he really think we'll allow him to show us up?
We've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
This will do it.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
I did not think I'd need to rely on this plan, but I guess you never know.
Let's go. They're throwing down boulders. We might be done for now.
And open
Sacred Bird, protect us.
and open it.
I'm of no use to anybody yet. Better fall back.
The enemy officer has been
Begin the
defeated.
advance. All units, march! To victory! Begin the advance!
And open it.
I, Chief One, shall take you on!
This is a ferocious indeed. Not there.
Cross here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, that takes care of that. Let us march on.
Sacred Bird, protect us.
Just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
At best. Time to act.
Solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
I wasn't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall fight again. With all my might. Sacred Bird, protect us. This'll do. Time to act.
Take this!
Prepare yourselves. With all my might.
Go! The enemy officer has been defeated.
And open it.
Sacred Bird, protect us.
And open it.
Take this.
And open it.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
From this position, we can strike their stronghold from the rear. Launch the ships!
And open it.
In the advance!
All my might.
Time to the enemy officer has been defeated.
My strength is not enough.
Let's go.
I must accept my fate.
The end is nigh for you, soldiers of Cao Cao. I will teach you the meaning of fear.
Let's go.
What the? Enemies from the north!
I must say, this was not the outcome I had anticipated. Seems I'll have to do this myself.
Fortune miles on us. Go! Go! And attack them as one!
Forward march.
This'll do.
Our hard work has paid off. Finish them!
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The enemy officer
cannot leave our allies
has been
in doubt.
defeated.
We must assist them immediately.
The enemy officer
has been defeated.
This is how you do it.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
Yeah. I knew you'd come to give me a hand.
And open. Let's go.
Now's the time. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us join forces!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I appreciate the assistance. I will atone for my failures in the battles ahead.
No need to thank me, for it is my job to oversee you. Lord Saimao, I will take care of him. I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back. Don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Take this! Watch out!
Let's end this.
Very nicely done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I had not expected such fierce resistance. We have been well and truly beaten.
Oh, Lord Saimao, I will keep these troops busy.
What? Did we just let Lord Saimao go? Looks like they were talking. Could it be?
We have been victorious in this first battle, but the next will be the decisive one. I am counting on your efforts. Let us head to Chibi, where our fate will be decided!
Well, Zhou Yu's plan worked just as expected. Cao Cao's forces could barely move out there. They ended up sinking like rocks.
Don't get too overconfident, or it might be you sinking next time.
As if I never let that happen. You
You two spend every free moment arguing with each other.
If you have time to be spouting nonsense, you should use it to prepare for the coming battle.
Yeah, I got it. By the way, where's Huang Gai?
How am I supposed to know? Lord Handong, do you have any ideas?
Huang Gai? Well, he did allow that enemy officer to get away in the last battle. So maybe he doesn't feel like he has the right to celebrate our victory.
I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, we should be getting back.
From what I have gathered, after fleeing the battlefield, Sai Mao was suspected to be a spy, and was summarily executed by Cao Cao.
I see. Good work. You may leave.
Sir.
I will make this clear. In the last battle, we were in communication with the enemy officer, Sai Mao. We had planned from the beginning to engage the enemy forces, then wait for the right moment to steal him away from the battle.
Did you really? I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
It is said that to fool the enemy, you must first fool your allies. The only ones who knew about this plan were me, Lord Sun Quan, and Lord Huang Gai, who we had entrusted with the task of contacting Sai Mao. So, Lord Huang Gai, how exactly did Cao Cao become aware of Sai Mao's betrayal? Let me be very clear with you. Lord Huang Gai, I consider you to be the primary suspect in this case.
Wait, Zhou Yu. Why do you believe Huang Gai would do such a thing?
If he has a reason, there is no one who wants to hear it more than me. Looking back on it now, Lord Huang Gai has acted suspiciously on several occasions recently. He expressed his displeasure with Lord Sun Quan's leadership every chance he had, and treated the Shen Yue the way a king would treat his army. Your heart has strayed from the path of Wu. That is the only conclusion I can draw from all of this, Lord Huang Gai.
Hey, Huang Gai?
I always wondered, what was it that Lord Sun Jin had that I did not? If my ancestors had not been driven from their position of power, would I not be the one to rule Jiangdong? And just when I'd had my fill of taking orders from an impotent runt, I discovered a people of my own who treated me with respect I deserve. What's more, Lord Cao Cao has promised to protect my people and grant me dominion over all of the lands of the Shan Yue. What reason could I possibly have to reject such an offer? Tell me, Zhou Yu.
Lord Huang Gai, you are no longer the man who brought me back from the brink of despair after Sun Ce's death. I think it is safe for us to assume as much. Someone execute this traitor immediately!
Lord Zhou Yu, please wait. We are on the edge of a great and decisive battle. Executing Lord Huang Gai now would have dire consequences.
We may be certain of Huang Gai's intent to rebel, but there still is no evidence that he acted on it.
Yeah, so give it some time. For our sake.
Treating such offenses lightly is a crime all its own. However, punishing a man of merit is bound to lower morale among the Give him the lash and lock him away. His fate will be decided after the battle.
Hey, do you think that's how Huang Gai really feels? I just can't bring myself to believe it. He has been a great companion to... us all since the days of Lord Sun Jian. Somehow I can't see him growing so arrogant and turning traitor just because the Shen Yue showed him a little respect.
I don't want to believe it either. But now that he has to put those intentions into words, no amount of testimony from us could ever prove his innocence.
You're probably right. But I still trust him. We've been together too long for me to give up on him now.
Ah, it's you. I have nothing more to say on the matter. Even to you, I'm afraid. We cannot lose this battle. The survival of Wu is at stake. It's best that we minimize such grief if we can. Ever since we were children, Sun Ce was a dear friend. I followed him around for nearly my entire life. We played together. We fought together. And we swore to build this kingdom together. I thought that standing behind him in support was my purpose. I always believed it would be that way, until the day I died. But now I am here, leading the vanguard of the Sun clan. I must be the one to clear a path forward for my lord. No matter what it takes, no matter how lonely I may become, I am oath-bound to fulfill that duty. But there are time. Listen to me whine. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, we will join forth. You should rest early tonight.
Cao Cao's forces? What good are they?
Will Wu disappear?
I'm sorry for barging in and making myself at home. A broody, hulking man is hardly the kind of surprise guest people want. I have a great many things I'd like to say. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bore you with my talk, but I just wanted to see you, and so I found myself here. Would you stay with me, without asking any questions, just like you did before? I appreciate it. You have always been a help to me. Now, how about we have a drink, to better enjoy our mutual silence? We'll let the wine take us where it may. If you join me, I promise you, we shall make this night our most memorable yet. Then, whatever the morrow brings, I will be able to face it without regret.
So, that is the army Cao Cao will use to unite the realm under his rule. It's frightening.
Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history? The decisive moment draws near.
Cao Cao's forces? What good are they?
Confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future! We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end. Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pong Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Lord Zhou, I have urgent news. Lord Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
What?
The officers we captured in the last battle are also nowhere to be found. We suspect they may have helped him escape.
Damn. So he really has defected to Cao Cao's forces. Lord Zhou, what are your orders?
There is nothing we can do about it now. We have no choice but to accept this state of affairs. But with Lord Huang Gai under the command of Cao Cao, we now have to assume that the enemy knows our secrets, including the plan for this battle.
Lord Zhou, how can you be so calm in the face of all this? If the enemy manages to stop our fire attack...
Yes, that would certainly make our defeat inevitable.
Lord Zhou!
There is no turning back now, Lu Su. The battle has already begun.